All right, my air signs. So this is going to be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. First, it kind of sounded weird, Libra. Okay, let's see the energy coming towards you in 2025. Ooh, this thing almost fell. So maybe some of you are going to feel like you're falling down, right? So maybe some little tower, something crashing down. But let's see. Um, Maybe feeling out of balance, right? So needing to regain your balance. But anywho, so what I was going to say is this is looking at 2025, but not necessarily in terms of a prediction, right? Because we all have willpower. We all have the freedom to make different changes. You know, nothing is ever set in stone, right? So never give your power away to a reading. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look at generally what's likely to come your way. We're going to look at career and finance, and then we're also going to look at love and romance. So fittingly, I thought, you know what, let's use our tea leaf fortune cards, right? So this one, and then we're going to clarify with our psychic tarot cards. So let's see what comes out. Hopefully one card each, but you know, we'll see. Okay, so let's see. Generally for my air signs, so Libra, oh, they wanted to talk. Gemini and Aquarius. You got 4 for the first one. Okay, so this is generally, right? And I'm just going to tell you what comes out instead of trying to pull for each one. I'll just do it one by one. Okay, so now the beautiful thing is, if you're going through a difficult situation now, or a difficult situation is likely to emerge in the future, Spirit wants you to know that the most difficult part of a situation is over. So very soon, this is beautiful. Whatever you're going through, air signs, know that the most difficult part is over or is soon to be over. You also got the card wedge. So for some of you, you had somebody, whether it be a friend, and again, this is generally, right? Or you had some sort of intimate relationship. It could be even a colleague. There was somebody who was forcing themselves as a wedge between you and something that you wanted. It said someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So this could be something that's happening now, happened in the past, or it's likely to happen in 2025, or you're going to have a realization about it. And that's kind of what I'm getting. What I'm getting for you, air signs, is you're having a realization about something, or you're getting clarity. Like you're starting to put 2 and 2 together. The pieces of the puzzle are starting to fit together. And this situation, as painful as it may have been, right? Spirit wants you to know that that's the worst of it, right? That you're going to be going into a much better phase. Because here you have both, right? And maybe there's people who are trying to tell you about this in the past. Because here on the bottom of the deck, you have cup. And it says you should accept valid criticism, but maybe this was something you're ignoring, because it says both money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall, right? And then you also received owl. It says good advice from a wise person. Some of you may be seeing owls. I know I've been seeing owls a lot, particularly white owls or light colored owls. So again, I'm getting that some of you are getting clarity. You may have found out something, right? You're getting advice from somebody wise who's giving you, you know, the information that you need and letting you know about a situation that somebody deliberately interfered, somebody deliberately maybe sabotaged, right? Or tried to have things go in a direction that was not in your favor. Have something go in their favor. And it could be when it came to like money, when it came to like, you know, inheritance, or it came to like a home or property, you know, or business, that somebody was trying to basically just to interfere and just have things not go your way, right? But the beautiful thing is you're finding this out, right? Or soon will be. And the worst is going to be behind you. So if this hasn't happened, this is something that's going to unfold in 2025. All right, so that's generally. So now let's find out about career and finance. So let's put these back and then let's shuffle. Ooh, one fell down. See if I can get it. Okay, where did it go? So maybe you're going to be looking for something. Give me a minute. It's like, okay, where did the card go? It's being difficult. All right, I don't know. We're just going to have to go without it. So maybe there's something that you're going to be looking for, right? In 2025, something lost is going to be found. So we'll just keep going. Career and finance. So maybe some of you are going to lose something in terms of your career, right? Maybe some are going to lose something in terms of finance. But just know, which makes sense because, right, in the first part of reading, we were talking about that. Something with property, something with inheritance. But just know that the worst is behind you. All right, so let's just move on to career and finance. So career and finance. Ooh, now they're giving you a time of the year. Now, interestingly, Capricorn, why am I saying Capricorn? So maybe this will relate to Capricorn, but I was going to say earth signs, but some of you may have your moon in Capricorn. But in February, something is going to happen. February is going to be a significant month for some of you, right? Because the card just came off February. So let's see. Career and finance. All right, so we have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. And that's what happened with the earth signs, right? February was a time when they were going to see things shift for them, but in a beautiful way. And then we have fox, right? Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So February is going to require you to be a little bit more shrewd, a little bit more careful, right? Being resourceful in terms of going after opportunities. But you're going to feel this motivation. You're going to feel this charge. And then here you have protection from a powerful friend. So some of you are going to be protected and guided. And I'm kind of getting that's more spirit. You know what? I was supposed to clarify those other cards. It's like this reading is going not the way I intended it. In terms of clarifying the first round of cards. But now I can't even remember what those cards were. All right. Well, let's just go to romance and love. One for romance and love, and then we'll come back and clarify. Ooh, success, the star card, right? Beautiful. So some of you are going to have success when it comes to your love and romance. New things blossoming, right? Feeling like you've hit the jackpot. Feeling like, you know, a dream has come true. What's this at the bottom of the deck? All right. And then some of you too are going to realize that somebody you're with or around is undependable, which I think is independable, and insincere. All right. So let's clarify these set of cards in terms of career and finance. Will clarify the star in terms of love and relationships. And then I have to try and remember the cards that came out for you with generally, which was basically talking about, you know, coming to some kind of realization that somebody, yes, we had wedge, was forming a wedge between you and something that you wanted. So let's clarify that one first, Spirit. So for the first set of cards, in terms of wedge, somebody being a wedge and coming between something that the air signs wanted. All right, so you got the universe card. So this is in the reverse, which is a world card. So there's a cycle that you need to close out. And perhaps what's going to happen in 2025 is you're going to get more clarity about this. And you are going to close out this cycle, right? Because you're going to get some truth. Look, destiny, the 10, the wheel of fortune. So spirit's working behind the scenes on your behalf and in your favor. Because remember, yes, I remember now, that card was the worst is now behind you. So this wheel, that's what I'm going to call this. The worst is now behind you. Beautiful. 2025. The worst is now behind you. You are going to see or feel like you are on the right side of a here karma, like the favored, I don't know, like the favorite of fate, like fate has smiled on you, right? This is destiny. This is 10. Again, 10's endings, completing a cycle. So something that you couldn't have closed out in 2024, you're going to be closing that out in 2025. Coming to the end of a cycle is going to be feeling successful, right? Getting some sort of clarity, getting some sort of truth, and feeling empowered that now you can go on and take advantage of these opportunities that we see coming your way in terms of career and finance. So let's clarify February. Dog, which is protection from a friend, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, and archway, multiple opportunities coming your way for February for my air sign, Spirit. Let's clarify. Career and finance. So here you have the devil, you have temptation, right? So we'll clarify that a little bit. So just be more mindful. Fire signs kind of got that too, in terms of being mindful, in terms of opportunities coming. People may be seeing you as somebody who's blossoming, who's manifesting, and so they may want a piece of that, right? So just be careful. Clarify temptation. So we have base chakra. So just be careful, air signs, not to get yourselves caught up in something that later on you might regret because you're trying to increase your finances, right? And this could be in a past situation where you may have gotten into something that you end up didn't work out for you, right? So just be very careful of that. So whenever you're investing, whatever you're going towards, you know, because the devil is about materialism, but it's something that can be very binding, where you feel bound to a situation, you feel trapped later on, you know what I mean? The devil never gives you, you know, like free pass. There's always a catch. There's always something that comes back to bite you in the hiney. Let's see what this other card is. See what I mean? Sacrifice. Exactly. So some of you are probably going to be realizing, maybe you're on in February, that you made a sacrifice that you're regretting or seeing something from a different perspective. Tell me more. One more. about these sets of cards, but here you have triumph and here you have disruption. So triumph is the chariot card. So this is success. This is victory, right? Because remember, the worst is now behind you. And then here you have the tower card. So you may have some situation